baby in the dough. They done gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that bottom, talking straight from off the stroll. And these days, I live the life of a movie star. Remember going to school telling you I'd be a superstar, but you didn't believe.
Yo, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Man, fucking you like the video, you gotta comment, but I do really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Now, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about Attack on Titan, but in particularly, I'm gonna be talking about Eren Jeager, which is down there becoming my top 3 best protagonists, up there with Goku, Naruto, Kaneki, fucking Zero. I know I said top 3, but man, I got a lot of great anime protagonists, but in my list and stuff like that. But a question just came to my head and everything by watching Attack on Titan, like his fights against Annie and them, and that was basically, the question was like, what if Eren was planning this from the very beginning, right? Like, but he was unconsciously doing it, like he was planning himself, planning us as the watchers and readers of the manga and stuff like that, and also planning the characters within the series. Now stay with me, because we know how Attack on Titan is, and they get confusing like very, very quick. Now, Eren has past memories of Grisha, right? And Grisha has future memories of Eren. But if you look at it, all of those memories, even Grisha's past memory and even his future memories, all of that stuff is already suppressed in Eren from the very beginning. Like when he first became the Attack Titan, and maybe even before then. But all of those memories are suppressed, right? And he can't unlock them unless he comes into contact with Royal family, kind of like how he did with Historia, which then damn near, you know what I'm saying, which then unlocked him at that point. And he possibly could have unlocked more when he touched Dinah, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. A lot of stuff in the world of Attack on Titan, a lot of stuff happens off camera. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like how we didn't know that Ymir was a Titan. That happened off camera. So he could have got his memories unlocked through Dinah a little bit. He could have, you know what I'm saying? But he most definitely got it from Historia. Now, in the early season, right? In the season 1, when those memories were suppressed, what if I told you that they wasn't actually suppressed? Like, yeah, they was locked. But what if I told you that they was coming out in different ways, like throughout the things that he says and throughout the actions that he do throughout the series? Now, in the first season, right, when he first became a Titan, and we saw the perspective from his perspective, because it's like two perspectives. We see the perspective from Mikasa and them and John and them, but but then after he comes out, we see the perspective out of we see Eren's perspective and how he transformed. Now, when he transformed, he was saying that all those Titans belonged to him. And then later on, throughout the first season, when he fought Annie, the final battle, and he was about to kill her, he was saying that he wanted to destroy the world and he wanted to destroy everything. And that just steps up like perfect foreshadowing. That steps up perfect foreshadowing. And even like later down on the road, when the garrison regiment had confronted Eren, he said that he didn't remember anything, and he was like saying that all of you was going to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously he wasn't saying that to them, but he was like, in a way, but he was unconsciously saying it. And look, all them motherfuckers then damn near died. You know what I'm saying? Half of them didn't become a Titan, half of them then got killed by Reiner and Annie. Like, that's perfect foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? He unconsciously was saying it, but he was talking from his future memories as well. And even after that, like later on throughout that confrontation, he was, you know what I'm saying, when he came back to, he was like, bro, like, I'm a Titan. I mean, he was like, bro, I'm a human. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Titan. But when they threw the boulder at him and stuff like that, he remembered how to transform. And how he transformed by biting his thumb wasn't the same tactic that he first transformed into a Titan. When he first transformed into a Titan inside that Titan's stomach, all he did was reach out his hand and he transformed. So how did he remember something that he didn't do yet? So obviously by biting his thumb, he even got that from Freda's, or he got that from his future memories. Now, he couldn't have got it from Freda because he's not able to unlock those found the Titan abilities until he come in contact with until he come in contact with a royal family, like how he did with Historia. But they most likely had to be a Titan, so he really don't have access to Freda's memories until he come in contact with Zeke, or you know what I'm saying, or anybody down the road. Now, like I said, so that only means one thing, that Eren remembered how to transform to a Titan from his future memories. Because if you look at it, Grisha ain't never transformed like that. He always had his little scalpel with him and stuff like that, because like he was a doctor and he always cut himself. Reiner, all them motherfuckers did was cut themselves. They never bit themselves. Now they can use that tactic, but the way how you do it, you're supposed to cut yourself. And Grisha learned that from Eren Kruger, and even Eren Kruger never bit himself. So obviously Eren had got those memories from his future memories. So some of that stuff came back to him. So with and we know how he is now, how he doesn't say a lot of stuff anymore like he used to. Like, and his friends like Mikasa and Armin would like see that he's not telling them everything, but they never speak up, because they was like, man, he's always been like that. Like, he always been to himself, or kind of like, you know what I'm saying, stayed in front of us. But if he's not telling us, maybe he just don't want to talk about it, or he's protecting us from something. So they never said anything. And the only people that kind of felt that suspicious was John, Hanji, and Sasha, and them. They was the ones that were saying that Eren changed. But Mikasa and Armin was like, man, this motherfucker been the same way since the very beginning. Like, he's doing this all for us. Obviously, he was pushing us away, because obviously something happened in his future, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get killed and some shit like that. But like that question just came to my head. Like, what if Eren was planning this from the very start? Like, we don't really know when he got his memories back. He could have probably got his memories back a long time ago. He probably could have got it back when he touched Dinah. But like I was saying, like the stuff that he's saying and do, when he's unconsciously doing it, when he's not when he's not all the way there, that's like his future memories coming out in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when he bit it, when he used a biting tactic, that was his second time actually transforming. He didn't fully transform. He partially transformed. And bro, like, he bit himself, so obviously he got that from his future memories. But yeah, look out for more theories. That's all I got. That's the end of the video. If I go on too longer, bro, I'm confused. I'm gonna start confusing myself. Y'all know how Attack on Titan is. But if you're looking out for more theory videos like this, you know what I'm saying, I have a fucking playlist. Go watch that, and look out for more theory videos on Attack on Titan. And I'm out, bro.